Hello and welcome to day 2 in Recovery with Ike, dealing with drug addiction. Thanks again to all of the team, to all of those who have been reaching out. I want to say thank you, especially those on the gratitude list. I'm loving seeing all of your warm messages. Today, I want to just have a quick talk about who is a drug addict. And look, some drug addicts can utter it without hesitation, yes, I am. But others might not be so sure. Now, look, I don't believe that we have the right to say anyone else is an addict. Yeah? You can't speak for somebody else. You can only speak for yourself. Yeah? But one thing which I know is that many addicts will often deny that they are. And it might go on for months and for years that they'll be in denial of the fact that they are addicted. Let's think about it, people. Do you know someone, or do you maybe smoke weed on a daily basis and continually say to yourself, yeah, I can stop if I wanted to? Now, the thing is, you might even actually stop for a while, maybe for a week, a month, even a year. But the thing is during that period, you're still craving for more. You're still fighting yourself and you're still constantly thinking about it. And yet still, when you do get back into it, you get back in even harder. Yeah. Or for example, another thing you might hear someone says, I only do it on weekends. Or it doesn't really interfere with my work. Or yeah, I can quit. It's only psychologically addicting. Yeah. Or I only snort. I don't shoot up. I only smoke one spliff. I don't smoke more than 2-3 spliffs. It's this relationship that's messing up my life. These are common phrases that you will hear an addict say. The thing is, you might actually even think to yourself, I don't know how I managed to go along so far. And the thing is, you're never getting the same high as you got in the beginning. Yet, you're probably still thinking that you're not addicted. The thing with drug addiction, it absolutely distorts your reality. It makes you think you're something that you're not. Yeah, it distorts your way of thinking. You think that you're the same as you were, but you weren't. You're smoking more, you're taking more and more of the substance. You're always chasing that high that of how it was, and that's never coming. The thing is you're just chasing from being yourself. You're running from being yourself. You've got to come to terms that the fact that you're seeking the external substance is usually that you're seeking a connection with God. Now, don't get scared when I say God. I'm talking about a higher power. The thing is, a lot of people get confused when we talk about God, or they've got their preconceived notion of what God is, whether it's that man in the sky, or if it's Allah, yeah, or wherever it may be. When I talk about God, I'm talking about a higher power of my own understanding. My understanding is my understanding. And for whatever it's worth, that is what it is. I'm not going to go into the details of my specific understanding of my higher power, because that's not really what's relevant here. What I'm trying to address is there is a higher force that transcends us, that universal energy, maybe we call it that. But by connecting to that higher power, you believe the necessity for an external substance, because that higher power flows through you and we can connect with that. And it's with that connection that you'll get your inner peace. if you find that maybe you're never leaving the house without, say, using a drug, or you don't ever make love to your partner without using first. Often you might not even talk on the phone to somebody without using. You find that there's a constant need for using. You won't fall asleep without using. Sometimes you might even have felt like, oh, I can't breathe, I need to use whatever drug it was. You might even try to change your job, where you live, your partners. You think that your life is being screwed up by different places, different people. You might even see somebody die from an overdose or from some usage of drugs. But the reality is, you have to face the fact. You have to admit that the drugs are a serious problem in your lives and that you're addicted. Let's look at it this way. You might have hit your sort of rock bottom. And I'll tell you what's interesting. Each person's rock bottom is different. Someone's might be walking on the street, picking up cigarette butts, sleeping on a park bench. Someone else's might just be their spiritual rock bottom. They just got that spiritual hold. The thing is, you've got to become aware of where your rock bottom is. If it gets to a point where you're not having fun, a lot of people take drugs and they say, I'm having fun, I'm at a party, swinging around, swooning. But often it's the case that it's no longer fun and the fun has stopped, but the using hasn't and the behavior hasn't. That is the addiction. Using against your own will, using when it's not fun. Now look, I'm only here trying to have the conversation. I want to open it up and I want to look at what we can do to recover. And over the next few days, we're going to focus solely on the recovery process and the differences that it can bring about in one's life.